Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. It's the Hawks facing the Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Dominic Wilkins. Hudson is out there with Johnson. And it's Mutombo, and it's Pettit in at the 4 spot. And Atlanta has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. He kicks it to Hudson. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's White. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Wilkins. Haywood with the block. And just about, look at that.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Out of bounds. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. It's been a quick start here for Chicago, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Well, good with the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Good work there as it goes.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points in the strike.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. White against Hudson. White drives in. And it's Russell missing.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
White against Hudson. That ties the game.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Haywood. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Haywood's got 5.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
White against Hudson. There's the dish to Wilkins. And the officials call a traveling violation. So Chicago ends up going with the new group for the Hawks. Chicago leading by 3. Anthony in the corner. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Porzingis with the block. Brown against Teague. Screen by Porzingis. The kick out to Brown over Teague. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
There's a screen by Willis. The pass to Ogden. Porzingis with the steal. Divac, the pass to Carmelo. Here's Ogden. And Teague has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Teague's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Out to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Smart idea. Immediately shoots over the smaller defender before help can come.
Teague, the pass to Willis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the pick. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Augman. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Fantastic rhythm on that mid-range jump shot. You can't give him space from there.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Kicks it to Rivers. Willis up top. Back to Rivers. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Hawks score.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Brown kicks to Porzingis. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the contest. 9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Webb dishes to Korver. Willis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 2. Round out there is Stojakovic. Then there's Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Divac in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago with the ball. Down kicks to Divac. Got a piece of it. Now, here is Webb. Dishes to Korver. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Baseline try. Tries again. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Millsap. Korver kicks to Webb. And again, it's Atlanta.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brown the pass to Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brown against Webb. He dishes it to Millsap. So for the Bulls, Artest is checked in for Divac. Hawkins comes in for Stojakovic. And it's White in for Brown. And the Hawks making a change here. Webb kicks to Smith. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Johnson kicks to Wilkins. A baseline J. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Mutombo. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Pass to Hawkins. Artest on the way. Defended by Wilkins. Here's Hawkins. Mutombo with some nice D. Here's the Hawks with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Hudson. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Pettit's got his first 2 points.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
Haywood, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Wilkins. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. It's deflected.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Johnson goes in. Haywood with the rebound. Chicago trails by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And guys, right now the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Just 4 to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
Well, after getting to the stripe in the first quarter, he's definitely been more assertive driving inside.
Stojakovic is checked in for Hersey Hawkins.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Rivers kicks to Mutombo. The shot comes out. Nice D from Russell. Chicago trailing here. Feeds it to Haywood. 40 seconds left in the first half. It's good. This game is all even. Haywood's got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
T kicks to Rivers. Pettit the pass to Rivers. Over Stojakovic. A nice shot by Rivers. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
Haywood kicks to Artest. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. For Chicago, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Johnson, also Hudson out there. Mutombo is out there with Dominique Wilkins, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Hudson.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
That one's not going to go. The Hawks leading by 3. The feed to Wilkins. Passes it to Pettit. Johnson against Hawkins. Stolen by Artest. There's the pass to Hawkins. This one for 3. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. There's the dish to Wilkins. Over our chest. Again, Wilkins missing.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes but still get the wrong result.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Here's Haywood, and the three ball is good. Haywood's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
I love it. Just like in life, they never gave up. To claw back into this game and not up the score is nothing short of remarkable.
And it's sent back by Mutombo.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Mutombo is screen on Hawkins. Johnson inside. He's covered by Hawkins. And the basket by Johnson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. White dishes to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. There's a good screen. Artest against Wilkins. To the left wing. Here's Hudson. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the Bulls with it. White drives in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Chicago, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
There's a screen by Willis. Webb kicks to Wilkins. Back to Webb. Right side Millsap. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Anthony. Porzingis kicks to Brown. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. For the lead, that's tipped. They recover it. Here's Divac. Connects from three-point range. Divac has got 5 points so far.
A player with this length and his touch from three-point range, I mean, that's just a great asset to have.
Webb kicks to Smith. Shoots over Brown. Off the left rim and out. The Bulls leading by 3. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. From outside, off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Wilkins. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one's on Anthony.
There's a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the length.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he...
Oh!
Come on. Did you see that? Did you see that?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Divac has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Millsap sets the pick for Rivers. He feeds it to Millsap. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Divac has gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Rivers against Stojakovic. Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. He kicks to Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. Teague for 3. Up again. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Exceptional instincts on the offensive boards and didn't try to slam it home. Tipping it in was all he needed.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Hawks lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
Hey, come on, we got to do this together.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Divac. Then there's Stojakovic. Then there's Brown. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's Brown with the drive. It's good. Brown's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Teague can't hit.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
So for the Bulls, Russell, he's checked in for Divac. Artest comes in for Porzingis. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Brown. Here's Hawkins, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hudson's checked in for Jeff Teague. Mutombo sets a screen. Hudson kicks to Johnson. Off the screen. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
To the left side wing. Here's Haywood. Rebound by the Hawks. Pettit's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's the Hawks' ball. The lead is 2. With the teardrop. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. Russell passes to Hawkins. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Russell. Kicks it to Stojakovic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And slam dunk by Haywood.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Johnson kicks to Mutombo. Mutombo sets a screen. There's the pick. Pass to Ogden. Johnson against Stojakovic. Pass to Pettit. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And the Hawks lead by 2.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Here's Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Hudson. Hands it from downtown.
Living for the big moment. His composure in the clutch is phenomenal.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for the Hawks. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backdoor.
Hudson against White. Back to Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Hudson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 1-point game.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. To the inside, Artest throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Joe Johnson picks one up.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
That's good from Artest.
Great players understand the situation. Close game, he rises to the challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Atlanta calls timeout. And Johnson now top of the key. Dishes to Hudson. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Look, that rebound was up for grabs to get, but his length really was the determining factor in him coming away with it.
Johnson outside. Johnson double teamed. And the Hawks with possession here. The tray. The Hawks again can't hit. To take the lead, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
And guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
And the Hawks with possession. He dishes it to Hudson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And Hudson drops them both. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
It doesn't get much more impactful than that. Only a 3 can tie it.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument could be made for either case. Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Johnson.
They have a chance to tie it up.
They got to be looking for a 3 here, guys.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Chicago calls timeout. Here's Haywood. Yes!
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up for... Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.